In recent years, we've read in the newspapers, heard on radio, and saw on television about the number of lives each year that are being lost due to home fires. Is there an answer to the prevention of some of these fires?
We feel that people should be more careful in the handling of matches and with children, teaching them good fire prevention methods.
I understand last Monday, I believe, there was a fire similar to that where a gentleman lost his life. Could you relate the incidents surrounding this tragedy?
The gentleman apparently dropped some matches, and his clothing and the material of the chair ignited real fast, and he lost his life in that accident.
Now, since you're with the fire department, how could such a tragedy have been prevented?
Well, of course, this is a problem that we are definitely interested in, and we are constantly trying to educate the public to the fact that these hazards are always present and we must be made aware of them. One of the things that we can remember is that brings to my mind a name of a film that is produced by the National Fire Protection Association. This is called Your Clothing Can Burn, and this is a 16mm film that can be purchased for $140, and I think that the fire department is contemplating buying this, and this would help educate the public very much because it shows in a very dramatic way how quickly your clothing can ignite.
Could you, since you're with the fire department, perhaps you could relate some simple steps which householders or people like us could follow to prevent some of these tragedies?
Well, to get back to this particular instance and similar instances that we've had in the past, night clothing is sheer and flimsy and burns very rapidly. Just in 1963 we had a little girl burned to death from a sparkler. Her night clothing caught on fire. In 1965 we had a similar accident. In 1966 we had an aged lady in a nursing home that her clothing was ignited by, she had on a hospital gown, and this was ignited by a cigarette lighter, and she burned to death. So we should be particularly careful when we have on night clothing.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.